Me today for this webinar on metabolic reset. And this is something that people struggle with. You know, patients that come in the clinic, they have trouble with their energy levels. They struggle with brain fog and to lose those extra pounds. And that's what we're going to talk about today without any fad diets or any type of quick fixes. We want to get good results and we want them to be long term, long lasting. I'm going to share the information from my book that I published this year, as well as my previous book called The 100-Day Diet. So we want to talk about rebooting, getting your energy up, burning that fat, and staying sharp mentally. And so if you're struggling with this, type yes in the chat if you're ready to reset your metabolism. The real causes of fatigue and brain fog, it's not willpower, it's metabolism. And metabolism, which is how your cells process nutrients like glucose and combine them with oxygen to produce energy. And in the body, that's called ATP, and that's produced in the mitochondria. Now, that's on a cellular level, but we should take a step back and kind of look at the big picture. Like, how does your lifestyle affect your metabolism, the food you eat, and stress levels, for example? And so we're going to talk about how that's all connected. Also, we're going to talk about why diets and certain medications like quick fixes often fail. Of course, when you're on a diet, there's certain restrictions or limitations that are very hard to maintain long term. And regarding medications, they do have side effects. So as soon as you stop taking the medication, go back to the way you were before, or you have to deal with the side effects. So quick fixes don't last. And it's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter and doing the right things to get more energy. The science of the metabolic reset, it's a mind, body, and spirit approach. It's top down, it's holistic. So if you felt things like that 3 p.m. Crash, then type yes in the chat because we want to know who you are. So go ahead and type yes right now in the chat so we can know if you felt that mid-afternoon crash. And that's just because of the sugar levels in your body, the insulin that's being secreted, and the body's just not processing the energy. It's trying to mobilize fat for fuel, and it may not have the cellular processes to do that, to quickly switch over from glucose to burning fat. So here's some pillars to improve your nutrition. Number one is nutrition that supports metabolism is protein and healthy fats at every meal. So by getting protein and healthy fats, you're going to satisfy the body that it can rebuild itself, it can keep producing hormones, it's going to be able to sustain itself. Then, of course, you're going to eat some sugars or complex carbohydrates that are going to get broken down into sugar, and that's going to be quick energy. That's going to be the nutrition that you can use right away. And then the excess is going to get put away as fat. And that can be mobilized later when you are between meals. You want to hydrate consistently and you'll want to avoid long gaps between meals because then your energy levels are going to dip. So a little snack, I just had some nuts and raisins. Just a little bit of that is good to keep the energy levels up and avoid those gaps between those meals. Core pillar number 2 is movement is important to get more energy and to recover. So daily, you want to refresh yourself with a good sleep. And that's a topic we can get into at our mastermind sessions. You want to do some strength training. Now, if you have some injured areas, of course, you want to talk to your healthcare professional about adaptations that can be made. If you hurt your knee, you can do upper body strengthening, but you might have to modify the lower body technique. You can go for walks or bikes or swim, and you can do things like yoga and flexibility that's going to help with the way the cells are working and the way the body's processing the energy. So I would say 20 minutes of activity each day. Walking, let's say, is a really good thing to do. Mix in some strength training and restorative activity like yoga and going to the gym, maybe 3 times a week, and then prioritize quality sleep, 8 hours a day, give or take, including naps if you're not sleeping properly. And you can do uh, you can do one different activity each week. That would be like biking or swimming instead of going for walks. So I'm going to challenge you to commit to a 10-minute movement today. Once this webinar is done, get out and get a little bit of exercise. Core pillar number 3 is mindset and consistency. So we want progress over perfection. Track your energy, not your calories. Build habits gradually. So one step at a time, building that up or stacking those principles. Use accountability for follow-up. So get an accountability partner, join our mastermind group so that there will be some accountability there. And if you're too shy, you don't like a group setting, then we offer one-on-one coaching. So things like a daily tracker can help you. All you have to do is type your email in the chat, or we'll reach out to you via email and follow up on this webinar to find out if there's anything else you need to help you. For a case study, I'm thinking of one of the clients that I've been coaching for about a year. He comes to the clinic, but he lives in another part of the country. We do health coaching sessions online. He says it's been very beneficial, not only to his flexibility in his hips so he can play sports, but also he's lost inches around the waist and his pants are feeling looser. He's got more energy. There's still work to do, but it's been a success right from the start. So I would say you need about 8 to 12 weeks to notice some changes. And we can talk about that at the mastermind group or the one-on-one coaching sessions that I'm going to offer you at the end of this webinar. So the reset path is, number 1, eat smarter. Fuel your mitochondria. Number 2, move smarter, stay energized, sleep deeper to restore your balance. And the bonus is faith and gratitude. I actually encourage people to write in their gratitude journal, and that's going to help you to reduce stress. Now, if you want to start with this 3-step metabolic reset plan, type start in the chat, and we're going to send that over to you as a supplement to this webinar. Some books that I've written. This is my first one on this topic, which is called The 100-Day Diet. It's how I lost 32 pounds in 100 days, and it's my book on Amazon. I share my journal of how I did it, the research I did during that process, and you can use that to apply that to your own life to make changes and get the results that I achieved. And then this year, we wrote this booklet for our patients called Metabolic Reboot. And this talks about naturally resetting your energy. It talks about how faith and science can bring on lasting change. And it gives you a 30-day clear blueprint that you can use to improve your energy levels. If you're interested in joining our mastermind group, scan this QR code, or again, you can reach out to us. You can drop a note in the chat. And you can join our mastermind group anytime. It goes in 4-week sessions, so we meet weekly for 4 weeks. You can buy that package, and there'll be 4 different topics that we're going to expand on based on this webinar. It gives you some accountability. You can ask some questions during that mastermind group, and I'll be the one doing that on a weekly basis. You can also sign up for your first strategy session right here by scanning this QR code, and we can discuss your individual needs. And then after that, if you need follow through, we offer packages of 13 sessions of weekly or every 2 weeks sessions to get better results. So the mastermind group, you have access to our live webinar. You're going to get the replay. You get the workbook and the guide if you're in the mastermind group, a 20-minute strategy session, one-on-one with you. downloadable meal planner, recipe kit, weekly coaching and accountability, the private community we offer and support, bonus resources like checklists and trackers, and there's an early bird limited time bonus right now. So if you sign up, you'll get 10% off in the next 24 hours. So thank you for joining me today for this webinar. If you want to reach out to us, you can call or text this number, or like I said, you can always drop a message in this chat and we will talk to you soon.